Hi everybody, I'm here in our Asgrow Group 4 plot. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our Group 4s today. Of course, you see that I'm standing in our largest seller here, our Asgrow 46X6 that everybody knows about. Basically, we have this one here, we compare everything to it since this one has been so strong the last few years. Most of you know about this one. Nice, great big red bean, stands very well, works on silt loams or clay. You'll see here in the field, these beans are really getting right to the end of flowering. You see every once in a while on a few plants we'll find a flower, but you see they're starting to pod up and filling up very well. In fact, just pulled up a plant right there. It's got a couple of 4-pod beans on it. You can see, you guys know that this bean it's a red bean, beautiful soybean, especially with the leaves off of it. And you all know how well it yields. Well, the next one we're going to talk about is our Asgrow 48X9. Over the last couple of years, as you know, this one has actually out-yielded our 46X6. This is a really good bean. This one probably has the best standability that we have, that Asgrow has, on these light soil fields like we are right here at Scott. So we really like to see that in this one. It's a big, tall bean, probably the best standability we got. But the good thing about 48X9 is it is also probably the best bean that we have in our really heavy clay and our poorly drained heavy clay, which can so often break a soybean. This is the 45X8. A lot of you are familiar with this one as well. Good, really high yield bean. This one tends to like lighter soils. It stands very well on lighter soils, and it does very well on clay, but I would tell you to keep it on well-drained clay. It is not one that you really particularly want to get on poorly drained clay. It'll shorten up on you a little bit. It also is right at the end of bloom. It's a 4.5. So it's pretty well finished with bloom. It's pretty hard to find any blooms on any of these. You see some good long pods on these as well. We've even got a 4-bean pod right here. It's the 3rd pod from the top. So this one's going to yield really good. Last one I want to talk about in our regular Group 4s here, and that's our 46XO. This is a new introduction this past year. Really, really good yields on this one. We really like this one. It's very, very versatile. Goes anywhere, about anywhere we want to put it. It's got great standability. As the others that we've talked about, this one is an excluder as well for salty soils. We really like that about it. Good standability, a good 4.6 maturity, and it's actually a true 4.6, so it matures at just a little later than 45X8. And these have podded up really well too. You see that these are pretty well done with bloom. A lot of 3 and 4 bean pods on these plants. And these are twin rows, so we've got a good population out here. You can see how tall they are. You can see that all of these out here have got good standability so far on this light soil. And of course, guys, that's one of the reasons we test them here.
Hey everyone. So the last bean that we're going to talk about today is the Asgrow XtendFlex 47XF0. This bean behind me, as you can see, it's a taller bean, but you're really going to like the way that this looks in the field. This is going to be more of a tawny bean, really similar to 46X6. It's going to stand extremely well, so it gives us a fit on lighter soils with the good standability that it has, as well as going on heavy soils. Preliminary data shows that this is one of the stronger performers that we'll have a little bit of supply of next year. So stay tuned, and we hope to see them in the field soon.
So guys, you know, we're really excited about what we see out here as far as yields goes. You know, there are a couple of them that we didn't go over, like a 49X9 and a 43X7, things like that. You know we're going to have for sale. If you got any questions about those, ask us about it. But we're really glad to show these to you, and certainly would be happy to answer any questions that you might have.